Hi, I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. Today's video is going to be an unboxing video, and I know if you watched my Q&A, I said there were no bags on my radar. My girlfriend texted me that night and she's like, yes, there is, there's one. I'm like, oh yes, there is one. I forgot. But if you watched my comparison between my Chanel lamb and caviar, a lot of times, most of the time, I buy a bag because it fills a need. Like there's something when I'm getting dressed, I feel like I don't have the right thing for an outfit. So that's where this one is coming into. And the reason I said a possible unboxing is because, as you know, I had the Lady Dior, and that was an unboxing that went really, really wrong, and it did not make it to the air. So you just never know. So it's a possible unboxing. So here is the box that it came in. It's clearly, it is a Chanel. Chanel is absolutely my favorite right now. I still really love Louis Vuitton and Dior by all means, but Chanel and I are just having a moment together. So let's get into it. They wrapped it so pretty. I always love their wrapping. And it matches my dog. You gotta love the black and white. It goes with Lola, which I'm surprised she's not in here right now. She came in my my last couple of videos. So here's the box. Open it up, and let's see. So here's my receipt and a return label just in case it does not work out. And this one does have the white tissue paper that says Chanel all over it. My last one had the black. Sometimes they're black, sometimes they're white. And there's no way to hold this up and do this. I'm not that talented. Okay, I'll try. Here we go. There is the dust bag. I am so excited. This is something I have thought about since I got my very first Chanel bag. I was going back and forth, and this is one of the ones I was considering. And so here are the booklets, which is unusual. Usually they are plastic wrap, but it really makes no difference. It is just a booklet and has the serial number. Ah, that's why. I've never had anybody actually write the date of purchase and serial number in there. Aha, that is why they're unwrapped. But kind of goes through the history of Chanel there. And this one should be the polishing cloth, yeah. Oh, that's why it's unboxed. Nobody has ever written in any of mine before, so that's interesting. Okay, let me get this box out of the way. And oops, I just totally hit my my lights. So let's get into it. And it is completely wrapped up. This, my last one was the first one I have ever had wrapped like that. And this one is as well. It was brand new in the back. They said it had never hit the showroom floor. So I guess that is why. So, and it took me a while to figure out how to get the one out of that one too. So hang on just a second. Okay, that took a little bit of doing, so I didn't want you to sit there and watch me struggle through it. So I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's gorgeous. I took a peek after I took it out before I turned the camera back on. So introducing my new reissue in the size 226. That's the 225. Yes, oh my gosh, I'm losing my mind. 255 reissue in the size 226, which they actually do not go by those sizes anymore. This size is actually considered the jumbo, even though it is smaller than the jumbo. But you can see it is like fully wrapped up. It is the ruthenium hardware with the distressed calf skin. And I was getting dressed last weekend, and I usually use my Rock and Roam bag when I want something like really, really casual. But for the outfit I was wearing, like even that just seemed too dressy. I mean, I was dressing up, but I was like dressing edgy, which I know you're looking at me in a little blue sweater saying you're really edgy. But sometimes, yes, sometimes I am edgy. And I was last weekend on my date. And I was thinking about this for a long time, so I went ahead and picked it up. Here is the information on it, should you be interested in them. These are extremely hard to find, which I was very, very shocked that they're just not easy to find. I don't know why, because they're a classic. I mean, I never had any trouble finding my other ones, but it is the distressed calfskin, and it's very soft. Not as soft as the lamb, but it is a really, really nice texture. I actually really, really like that. And the Mademoiselle Lock. So let's look at the inside. I'm so excited. Oh, wow. Why did it take me so long to add this? I don't know why. I don't know why. I absolutely love it. They have it packed beautifully. So here is the inside right here, and the little zipper for the love notes. Yep, that's as big as the jumbo one. Like, you actually could put something up in here, some bills or something. And this, oh, this is interesting. I don't think my classics are like this. The inside here on this back portion, which I can't show you, is quilted. That's interesting. At least it feels quilted. I can't quite look down in there, but it feels quilted. Oh, it's interesting. This one is made in France, which is also a little bit hard to find these days too. I was told the majority of them are made in Italy now, which doesn't bother me. France, Italy, I don't have a strong preference. There is the authenticity card. I do think always think it's fun when I see France, just because it's a French company, so I think that's really fun, but it doesn't make a big difference to me. And then the inside, just like the other classics, I don't know if you can see, but where my fingers are is burgundy. And then of course the 2 cc's. Ah, I'm so excited. So let's undo the chain and see what the chain is like. They wrap this so nicely. Oh, here, if I set it up on the box, then you can see kind of what I'm doing. I'm sorry, I am giddy. I have been so good all year, and so I've been really, really bad in a few short weeks, but that's okay. It's okay to be bad. I deserve it. Worked very hard for this. Okay, so here are the chains. Oh my gosh, they're beautiful. Let's see if I can hold it where you can see it. So I don't know if you can see. I'll try to hold it up closely. But so there's like a line of 2 and then 1 that comes up further. The center one has like engraving on it, like it's like textured. If I set the bag over here and then hold it up, maybe, can you see that? Is that focusing? I'm really working on my focusing. It's hard. It's not easy to focus. And so here it is, long and doubled up. Oops. Got that all messed up there. Okay. There it is, doubled up, which is probably how I will wear it, although I have heard it can go crossbody. I'm not going to do mod shots today because I am in a bit of a hurry. I have got a bunch of errands I've got to run, and I don't know. I don't think I look mod shot worthy today. I don't think I look very cute. I have to be in the mood to do the mod shot. I don't know. I don't enjoy doing the mod shots, but there is the little smile pocket in the back, and I think what else I actually do. Oh, yes, it's squishy. Like, you can push it. It's much more flexible than the classics. It was meant to be where you could store it flat. So can you see how the bottom is not flat, but it kind of goes into a V there, like that? Show you the other side there and the back. So apparently when they found Coco's bag, it was stored completely flat like that and in a box. And this is the actual one that she designed. The classics, as we call them, Karl Lagerfeld designed in the 80s. I love those, but I just thought the history behind this, and you know, I keep going back and forth, like I'm still obsessed with Lady Dior. Someday it's probably going to come home with me, but I love the history of both of them, but especially this one. I just thought it was so interesting. Technically, to be called a reissue, it would have been released in the year 2005. That is the year that he brought them back out. My girlfriend said she had a whole bunch of them, and I'm so jealous. I'm like, how cool is that? She actually had the real reissue. So everybody calls it the reissue now, but technically I was told that year is the only year that really you are supposed to say the reissue to. And I'm sure you've heard all the history on this a million times. I'll just kind of briefly go over it. The chain is supposed to represent, at her orphanage, the nuns wore their keys around their waists on a chain like this. The quilting is supposed to represent, I believe it's the windows in the orphanage. I've read two different things on that. One said something about an outfit, and something else said most of them say something about the windows. So the Mademoiselle Lock is supposed to represent that she never married. And of course, you've all heard the story. This was where she stored her love letters because she was having an affair at the time and wanted to keep those secret. I have never read what this is for. I'm not quite sure. Maybe for, I have no idea. I've never read that. So if you know what this inside pocket is for, I would be very curious. This one she kept bills in, they said. I've been reading on this bag like day and night. And I just think, but it's brilliant. I mean, for this being designed in 1955, to have all these pockets, a lipstick pocket, who would have ever known in 1955 that this would be the best place ever to put your cell phone? I mean, it's just like, I don't know, she was just so ahead of her time. The most interesting thing that I read though was that ladies of a certain class did not carry shoulder bags. They used clutches, and she was very tired of carrying these cumbersome clutches underneath her arm, and you know, it doesn't free you to do anything. So she really is the one who is credited with designing the first shoulder bag. And that just, I'm a shoulder bag girl more than anything else, so that just absolutely fascinates me about her. And I looked very hard to find some pictures of her with her original bag, and there was only two that I could find on the internet. So I need to get some Chanel books and read up on some more history, because I just absolutely find it amazing and fascinating that in 2018, a bag that was designed in 1955 is still relevant, current, and you know, works for people's lifestyles today. I just think it's you know, so cool. Clearly, I'm like so excited. I'm so excited. Trying to think if I haven't showed you anything, because when I do these unboxings, I'm just like so excited. I really am. I just can't, I don't know. Have I missed anything? I showed you it was made in France, right? Yes, I think so. Okay, I'm gonna quit being giddy, and I'm going to go get on with my errands and my day. Yeah, that's just fascinating though, that it, see how it goes in on the sides. So it'll be interesting to see what this fits like versus the jumbo and versus the medium. And I will definitely try to do some videos on that, and maybe I will try to dress cute where I feel like doing mod shots that day. No guarantees on the mod shots. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch a video. I know I'm all over the place. I'm so excited. I just, So I usually try not to be squealy. I'm sorry I was squealy. Most of the time I get your voice is soothing. This video, you're probably like, oh, you're squealy. But I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope to talk to you again very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.